Right, well, thank you very much for joining me, Tymal. Big season ahead. Obviously, for you at the moment, you might usually be in India, enjoying the lovely weather there, but you're enjoying the lovely weather in Hove today. So, what have you been working on this winter, and how have you been enjoying it?
Yeah, I've had a really busy winter. Stayed fit all winter, which has been great. Kind of continuing that from last summer. It's been up and down, if I'm being honest, in terms of my cricket. I had a tour to the Caribbean with England before Christmas, which was it was tough for all the bowlers. The scores were pretty high, but I'd like to have performed a touch better there. Then went to T20 in the UAE in January, and again didn't probably bowl quite as well as what I would have liked to, but still used the chance to get some good training in and figure it out. And then come the PSL, where I've just come back from Pakistan now, I felt I was bowling more like my where I want to be at. So it's been a good winter in terms of exploration and staying warm, I guess. Yeah, I haven't spent too much time in England, which is nice. Ultimately you always like to perform better, but it ended well. Being part of the team of Islamabad who won the PSL was great. It's always great to win tournaments while we play the game. It's been a good winter, and looking forward to got a little bit of time off now in terms of cricket training. I'm going to have a bit of a break, and then I'll have a nice long lead in until the Blast starts end of May.
Absolutely, and you mentioned exploration there. Were there any new balls or new techniques you were working on over the winter?
Yeah, always working on things, and sometimes it's a case of less variation as opposed to more. So just working with different coaches. That's one of the good things that franchise cricket offers, is the chance to work and get different eyes on your bowling, different coaches, different opinions, working with different players. So I've enjoyed that aspect as always. I guess won't give away too many secrets, I guess, ahead of the Blast. But I'm confident of where I'm at. I still feel like I'm bowling good pace. The body's been good, just looking forward to adding the captaincy element in there as well.
Absolutely, and as you say, the captaincy is something new. It's something that you're going to be drawing on various people for advice from, I imagine, over the next few months. Who has really inspired you as a captain in the past?
I don't know about inspiration. I think it's just, as you say, about learning. The one thing is, I've played for so many franchises around the world. I've played for so many different captains, so naturally you get a feel of which captaincy style you prefer and what you feel has served well. I've played under Owen Morgan quite a few times in both franchise cricket and for England, and he's obviously lauded as a brilliant captain and somebody that I felt captained me really well. So I'm sure I'll try and touch base with him maybe over the next couple of months before I start, just to get any tips or any pointers, pick his brains as much as I can. I think it would be silly not to do that, and speak to Morgs just about little things, both on the field as well as off it, and dealing with people as well as dealing with cricketers. As I said, I'm kind of fully committed to it and really looking forward to it. It's something that excites me, and at this point in my career, I feel I'm ready for. I've been here a long time now. I love playing for the club. I want to do well for Sussex. I could have easily just kind of gone into the last year of my contract and played things out, or just focused on just bowling my 4 overs every game and standing at fine leg, and then whatever happens. But I want to do well here. I want to repay the club. The club have given me an awful lot in the last 10 years in terms of support when I was injured, or have been injured, sorry. And they give me support all year round. I'm not just here for May, June and July to play in the Blast. I'm here. You'll see me here in October, December, November, January, April. I'm here. I live up the road. My kids are growing up here. My daughter starts school in September. This is where I want to be, and I also want to do well. I don't want to be part of a team that's not performing to the best of their ability. And I'm really excited about what we can potentially achieve when the Blast starts.
Absolutely. And what would a good season in the Blast represent for you? Would it be qualification just out of the group? Would it get to be the final day, or what are you actually aiming for?
I want to win. I want to win the Blast. Is a competition that I'm yet to win. We lost in the final and have lost a few semi-finals and quarter-finals over the year. So I want to win, and that's what I'm saying to all the boys. We want to have the mentality to win. We want to be thinking bigger than potentially we are. We aren't a team full of international players or franchise players, but I certainly want all the players to carry themselves that way and have aspirations to be that. Looking at the wildcard draft for the 100, I want our players to have strong Blast campaigns and put their names in the hat for that. We're thinking big. There's no point in turning up and wanting to just get an extra win on last year, you want to qualify for the quarterfinal, and that's the first port of call, and then you're into knockout competition. So yeah, 100%. We're all in on wanting to qualify, and anything other than that will be a disappointment.
And just a few quick ones in the Blast. Who's going to be the top run scorer for us?
Oh, good shout. Top run scorer in the Blast. Yeah, look out for Tom Clark. He obviously got a good opportunity last year at the top of the order. A year under his belt, maybe the first half of last year was still figuring out maybe T20, but by the second half he started to make some good strides. And I've just been speaking to Daniel Hughes, who's our other overseas player for the Blast. Maybe somebody that not everybody will be overly familiar with, but a very good player over in Australia. He's really excited to be coming over here to play in the Blast this summer. He'll be coming fresh, having a bit of time off after a busy Australian summer. So I know it's something he's really looking forward to. So keep an eye out for those two at the top of the order.
Brilliant. And who's going to be top wicket taker?
I'd like to think myself.
Yeah,
but
certainly hope so.
Aside from me, again, Nathan McAndrew obviously is coming back to play T20 for us. Again, he's really excited. I know he spoke about last year how he was obviously playing all forms for Sussex, and he said by the time the Blast came last year, he was a little bit burned out. He played and bowled a lot of overs in the Championship in the first block early season, so I know by the time the Blast came around, he was a little bit tired. Whereas this year, he's coming now to play in the Blast first, and then he's going to play Championship cricket following that. So yeah, I'm hopeful that Macca can have a really good impact with the ball.
Perfect. And just a final one, who's going to be the team DJ?
Team DJ, Ollie Carter. He'll keep the boys going.
Perfect. Thank you very much, Tymal.